Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, English by the Gargantuan. Of course, we have been looking at JAMB 2024 English, the areas questions are normally tested on and how to get such questions answered correctly. And guess what? Today's video is all about synonyms. In this video, I am going to be showing you the words that JAMB usually tests in the Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination, UTME, and I am going to be telling you their synonyms. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to it now. After subscribing, make sure you turn on the notification icon so that anytime we post a new video, you will be notified. Let us go for a short break. When we return, we shall jump right in. You are welcome back. Remember, this video is all about synonyms. What are synonyms? Synonyms are words that are nearest in meaning. Synonyms are words that are nearest in meaning. Please do not confuse synonyms for antonyms. They are not the same thing. They do not mean the same thing. Antonyms are words that are opposite in meaning, whereas synonyms are words that are nearest in meaning. Please note that in this video, we are concentrating on synonyms, though we can chip in one or two antonyms if possible. We are going to be using questions to look at the words JAMB normally tests in the English language in the Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination, UTME, and their synonyms. Let us get started. Question 1, it reads, the superintendent was appalled by the attitude of some of the employees towards their work. If you look at this question, you will find out that the underlined word is appalled, and they want you to look for its synonym. In case you don't know, the word appalled means to be shocked or to be surprised. If you are appalled, it means that you are shocked or surprised. In fact, whatever is appalling is shocking or surprising. So if you look at the options, you will find out that the correct option is option C, which is shocked. I believe this is understood. Let us look at question number 2. Question number 2, it reads, she tried to settle the quarrel, but the man remained obstinate to listen to her. The underlined word in this question number 2 is obstinate. In case you don't know, the word obstinate means to be stubborn or to be obdurate. If you are stubborn or obdurate, then you are obstinate. So if you look at the options here, you will find out that the correct option is option D. Please note that apart from stubborn and obdurate, another word that has the same meaning as obstinate, another synonym for obstinate is recalcitrant. Recalcitrant. If you are recalcitrant, it means you are stubborn, you are obdurate, or you are obstinate. Please commit these things to memory. They are important. Let us move on with the class. Question number 3. It reads, it takes a great deal of stamina to run the marathon race. If you look at this question number 3, you will find out that the underlined word is stamina, and they want its synonym. In case you don't know, the word stamina means energy. If you have stamina, then we say you have energy. So if you look at the options, you will find out that the correct option is option B. Please note that apart from energy, another synonym for stamina, another word that has the same meaning as stamina is what I call verve. Your verve is your stamina, and your stamina is your energy. So energy, verve are synonyms for the word stamina. Please commit these words and their synonyms to memory. They are important. Question number 4. It reads, As a result of the sufferings he had undergone, he became despondent about the future. If you look at this question number 4, you will find out that the underlined word is despondent and they want its synonym. If you are despondent, if a person is despondent, then we say the person is hopeless. So the word despondent means hopeless. If you look at the options, you will find out that the correct option is option A. Please note that apart from hopeless, another word for despondent, another synonym for despondent is what I call pessimistic. If you are pessimistic, then you are despondent. Please do not confuse pessimistic for optimistic. Optimistic. In fact, pessimistic and optimistic are antonymous. They are opposites. While pessimistic means to be hopeless or to be despondent, optimistic means to be hopeful. So if you are optimistic, you are hopeful. But if you are pessimistic, you are hopeless or despondent. I believe this is understood. Let us continue with the class. Question number 5, and it reads, the boss has an aversion for smoking. If you look at this question, you will find out that the underlined word is aversion and they want its synonym. In case you don't know, the word aversion means dislike or hatred. If you have an aversion for something, then we say you have a dislike or hatred for that thing. So if you look at the options, you will find out that the correct option is option C, which is a dislike. Please note that the opposite or antonym for aversion is what I call punction. Also pronounced as penchant. In case you don't know, this word is either pronounced as punction or penchant. The word punction or penchant means love or inclination. If you have punction or penchant for something, then we say you have love or an inclination for that thing. So we can conclude that punction or penchant is an antonym or opposite for aversion. While aversion means dislike or hatred, punction or penchant means love or inclination. I believe that is understood. Let us look at the next question. It reads, corruption is inimical to the progress of any nation. If you look at this question, you will find out that the underlined word is inimical and they want its synonym. They want a synonym for this underlined word. In case you don't know, the word inimical means harmful or deleterious. Question number 7, and it reads, the discussion became animated. If you look at this question, you will find out that the underlined word is animated and they want its synonym. In case you don't know, the word animated means lively or exuberant. Whatever is animated is lively or exuberant. So if you look at the options, you will find out that the correct option is option B, and that is lively. I believe that is understood. Let us look at the next question. Question number 8. It reads, it is sheer fantasy to believe that there could never be miscalculation by any nation. If you look at this question, you will find out that the underlined word is fantasy and they want its synonym. Please note that the word fantasy means dream or imagination. Fantasy means dream or imagination. So if you look at the options, you will find out that the correct option is option A, which is dream. Note that apart from dream or imagination, another synonym for fantasy is what I call make believe. Make believe. Make believe is another synonym for the word fantasy. Please commit this word make believe to memory because they normally test it. They usually test it under synonyms in JAMB examination called the Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination, UTME. In summary, make believe, dream, and imagination are synonyms for the word fantasy. I believe that is understood. Let us move on with the class. Question number 9. It reads, Ada was skeptical about the story Ifeoma told her. If you look at this question, you will find out that the underlined word is skeptical and they want its synonym. In case you don't know, the word skeptical simply means doubtful. Doubtful. If you are skeptical about something, then we say you are doubtful about that thing. So if you look at the options provided you with, you will find out that the correct option is option D, which is doubtful, because that is a synonym for the word skeptical. I believe this is understood. Let us look at the next question, which is question number 10. It reads, the man retired after 20 years of meritorious service to the nation. If you look at this question, you will find out that the underlined word is meritorious and they want its synonym. In case you don't know, the word meritorious means praiseworthy. Praiseworthy or commendable. Whatever is meritorious is praiseworthy or it is commendable. So if you look at the options here, you will find out that the correct option is option D, which is commendable. I believe this is also understood. Let us continue with the class. At this point, I want us to take an advantageous look at a majority of the words that JAMB usually tests in the English language in the Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination, UTME. And let's look at their synonyms. Let us get started. The first word I want us to look at is this word, menace. In case you don't know, this word menace means threat. Threat. In fact, if something is menacing, then we say that thing is threatening. So the word menace means threat. The next word I want us to look at is this word, incessant. Incessant. In case you don't know, the word incessant means continuous. Continuous. If something is incessant, then we say that thing is continuous. Please commit these words to memory. They are important. Let us continue. The next word I want us to look at is this word, spurious. 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 In case you don't know, this word spurious means fake. It means ingenuine. And it means bogus. Please note that bogus does not mean something large. Rather, bogus means something fake, something ingenuine. In fact, another synonym for this word spurious is what I call false. Whatever is false is spurious. The next word I want us to look at is this word, furious. Furious. Please note that if a person is furious, then we say the person is angry, or we say the person is annoyed. So, to be angry or to be annoyed means to be furious. Please note that this word, vexed, and this word, infuriated, are also synonyms for the word furious. So if you are vexed or if you are infuriated, then we say you are furious. I believe this is understood. Let us continue. The next word I want us to look at is vindicate. In case you don't know, to vindicate is to justify. It also means to set free. In fact, to vindicate is to absolve. Absolve. If you get a person absolved, then we say you have got the person vindicated. The next word I want us to look at is vindictive. Vindictive. This word vindictive means unforgiving. Unforgiving. It can also mean revengeful. Revengeful. So if you are unforgiving or you are revengeful, then we say you are vindictive. I believe this is understood. The next word I want us to look at is this word I love very much. It is looks. Looks. Please note that this word is seen as a noun and it ends with an S. Looks. Looks. Looks existing as a noun means appearance. 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 If I say I don't want to go by looks, it means I don't want to go by appearance. The next word I want us to look at is this word embellish. 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 In case you don't know, this word embellish means to beautify. It also means to decorate. Of course, to beautify is to decorate. There is another synonym for this word embellish apart from beautify and decorate. Many a time that word is tested in JAMB examination and the word is what I call adorn. Adorn. So if you adorn, you beautify. If you beautify, you decorate. And if you decorate, you embellish. In summary, embellish means beautify, decorate, adorn. The next word I want us to look at is this word, inevitable. Inevitable. Please note that this word, inevitable, means unavoidable. Unavoidable. If something is inevitable, that thing is unavoidable. Whatever is inevitable, that thing is unavoidable. I believe this is understood. Let us continue. The next word I want us to look at is this word, gibberish. In case you don't know, this word, gibberish, means nonsense. It also means rubbish. And it means meaningless. Whatever is meaningless, whatever is rubbish, whatever is nonsense, that thing is said to be gibberish. The next word I want us to look at is this word, gullible. Gullible. Please note that if a person is gullible, that person is easily deceived. Easily deceived. In fact, we say that person is naive. Naive. So if you are naive or you are easily deceived, then we say you are gullible. The next word I want us to look at is this word, irascible. Irascible. Please note that if a person is irascible, then we say the person is easily angered. Easily angered. We can also say that if a person is irascible, then the person is petulant. Petulant. Or we say the person is peevish. Peevish. Please note that there was a particular year JAMB tested irascible. There was a particular year JAMB tested irascible. They did not get under synonyms. They tested irascible under synonyms. They did not give them easily angered as the synonym. They did not give them petulant as the synonym. They did not give them peevish as the synonym. They gave them this word as the synonym, irritable. Irritable. Please note that this word irritable is a synonym for the word irascible. So if you are irascible, then you are easily angered, you are petulant, you are peevish, or you are irritable. I believe that is understood. The next word I want us to look at is this word, ignoble. Ignoble. Please, if you are ignoble, then we say you are dishonorable. Dishonorable. To be ignoble is to be dishonorable. To be ignoble is to be dishonorable. Please commit this to memory. Let us continue with the class. The next word I want us to look at is invaluable. Invaluable. In case you don't know, this word invaluable means priceless. Priceless. The next word I want us to look at is this word, exhaustive. Exhaustive. If something is exhaustive, then we say that thing is thorough. Thorough. So exhaustive means thorough. The next word I want us to look at is this word, absurd. Absurd. This word, absurd, means strange. It means strange. It also means ridiculous. Ridiculous. In fact, this word, absurd, means preposterous. Preposterous. So if something is strange, if something is ridiculous, if something is preposterous, then we say that thing is absurd. Please take note of these words and their synonyms. They are important. The next word I want us to look at is imperative. Imperative. Please note that this word can have two meanings depending on its context, depending on the context you use it in. The first meaning is what I call authoritative. Authoritative. I think JAMB tested this word a particular year, and the question was, the principal's orders are imperative, and they wanted a synonym for this word, and the correct option was the option containing authoritative. So imperative can mean authoritative, but if you use imperative in another context, then it can mean important. So the two meanings for imperative are authoritative and important, depending on the context it is used in. I believe that is understood. Let us continue. The next word I want us to look at is this word, elements, with an S ending. Please note that this word, elements, with an S ending, which is a noun word, means weather. weather. So if this word elements is tested under synonyms, just look for the option containing weather. I believe that is understood. The next word I want us to look at is this word concerted. Concerted. In case you don't know, this word concerted means joint. Joint. It also means combined. 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 The next word I want us to look at is this word insolvent. Insolvent. And this word insolvent means to be bankrupt. To be bankrupt. To be bankrupt. The next word I want us to look at is this word indolent. 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 And this word indolent means lazy. Lazy. Please note that the antonym or opposite for this word indolent is what I call industrious. Industrious. And this word industrious means hardworking. Hardworking. That is why it is an antonym or opposite for the word indolent. The next word I want us to look at is this word insolent. Insolent. Please do not confuse insolent for indolent. They do not have the same meaning. They do not carry the same meaning. While indolent means to be lazy, insolent means to be rude or disrespectful. So if you are rude or disrespectful, then you are insolent. The next word I want us to look at is this word indigent. Indigent. The word indigent means poor. Poor. If you are indigent, you are poor. Another word for indigent, apart from poor, is what I call penurious. Penurious. So if you are penurious or poor, then we say you are indigent. Please note that the opposite or antonym for this word indigent is what I call opulent. Opulent. And if you are opulent, then we say you are rich or we say you are wealthy. Wealthy. So wealthy and rich are the synonyms for opulent. And this word opulent is an antonym or opposite for the word indigent. I believe that is understood. Let us continue with the class. The next word I want us to look at is this word, pragmatic. Pragmatic. To be pragmatic is to be practical or to be realistic. Realistic. If you are pragmatic, then you are practical or you are realistic. The next word I want us to look at is this word, benevolent. Benevolent. Please note that this word, benevolent, means to be kind, to be generous, or to be altruistic. If you are kind, generous, or altruistic, then we say you are benevolent. The next word I want us to look at is this word, docile. Docile. Please note that if you are docile, then you are controllable. Controllable. To be docile is to be controllable. Apart from controllable, another word for docile is what I call tractable. Tractable. Please note that the opposite of tractable is what I call intractable. And since tractable means controllable, then intractable simply means uncontrollable. Uncontrollable. And that is why it is the opposite or antonym for tractable. I believe this is understood. Let us continue. The next word I want us to look at is this word, puerile. purer. And this word purer simply means childish. Childish. If you are purer, then we say you are childish. The next word I want us to look at is this word, futile. 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 In case you don't know, this word futile means fruitless. It means unproductive. And it means vain. Vain. Whatever is vain, whatever is unproductive, whatever is fruitless is said to be futile. I believe this is also understood. Let us continue with the class. The next word I want us to look at is this word, prolific. Prolific. And this word simply means productive. Productive. Whatever is prolific is productive. Whatever is prolific is productive. Please do not confuse prolific for soporific. Soporific. In case you don't know, this word soporific means sleep inducing. Sleep inducing. The next word I want us to look at is this word, wrath. Wrath. And this word simply means anger. Anger. The next word I want us to look at is this word, celestial. 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 And this word celestial means heavenly, or it also means ethereal. Ethereal. So ethereal, heavenly are synonyms for celestial. Please do not confuse celestial for parochial. 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 Parochial simply means narrow-minded. 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 If you are narrow-minded, then we say you are parochial. Please note that the opposite or antonym for parochial is eclectic. Eclectic. And this word eclectic means broad-minded. Broad-minded. That is why it is an antonym or opposite for parochial. Apart from broad-minded, another word for eclectic is what I call versatile. 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 I believe this is understood. Let us continue with the class.